Happy Earth Day, yogis. I thought it would be a wonderful gesture for us to take our mats outside if you have the means to do so. Find a quiet space so that we can really feel connected to Mother Earth as we honor her today and always. So if you would, please meet me in a seat, Sukhasana, where we will begin practice. Your hands can rest gently atop your knees. Your eyes can close. And just take a moment to fully arrive in this space, tuning in to your surroundings, tuning in to your deep and slow breath. As we transition into spring, we hear the birds singing more vibrantly. We see the blossoming of the trees and the flowers. And our planet just begins to become more colorful. And perhaps you as well are experiencing a sense of awakening or reawakening after the previous death of winter. This beautiful cycle of life, death, and rebirth. We, like our planet, experience this cycle. Today's practice is intended to ground you and connect you more deeply to Mother Earth or Pachamama. May we show our gratitude and reverence to her for all the ways in which she serves us and supports us. Please take a slow, rich inhalation in through your nose, filling up your lungs, feeling the expansiveness of your chest. Then part your lips and audibly exhale it out. Again, take a slow, rich, cleansing breath in through the nose, feeling the energy travel all the way up to your crown. Open your mouth, audibly exhale. And one more just like that, please. Inhale deeply and slowly as you fill up, taking in that fresh oxygen, and exhale the carbon dioxide, emptying the lungs. Please open your eyes. Inhale to sweep your arms high overhead, unite your palms above you. Exhale, gather your hands in front of your heart center. Twice more like that. Inhale, taking up space, reaching the fingertips up to the sky, and exhale, hands unite at the heart. One more round. Inhale to sweep the arms, lifting the sternum and gaze. Exhale, hands draw together at the center of the chest. From here, please make your way forward to your hands and knees, tabletop position. We'll start to warm up the spine along with the wrists and forearms. So start by turning your right fingertips back towards your right knee. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your tail and your gaze. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, rounding the back, curling the spine. And again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest and gaze. Exhale as you round your back. And then slowly come to a neutral spine. Turn the right fingertips forward and then the left fingertips back. Stretching the left wrist and forearm. Inhale, belly drops, arching the spine. Exhale, press the earth away. Navel draws up and in. Again, inhale, belly down, heart and tailbone rise. Exhale, chin to chest, curling the tailbone down. And then come to a neutral spine, turn the left fingertips forward, and play with some different variations. You can turn the back of the hand down and take a few more rounds of cat-cow on each side. You could even turn the fingertips out and see how that changes the sensation. But just begin to explore some different variations in your body, moving at the pace of your breath cycles. And start to balance it out on both sides, taking 1 or 2 more rounds. And slowly make your way back to both palms, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And then from here, extend one leg towards the back of the mat, grounding down through the ball of the foot. And then the other leg coming into the top of a push-up or high plank position. And we'll just build a little bit of heat here. So as you inhale, really engage the quadriceps. Press the arms down into the earth. Exhale, press the heels back. Inhale, collarbones drive you forward. Exhale, belly draws up, engaging the lower abdominals. One more breath, you've got it. Inhale, draw your pubic bone up towards your navel. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down towards your heels. So good. From here, inhale, shift forward, tippy toes. Exhale, lower the knees, slowly bend the elbows as you come down to your belly. We'll do a little bit of back strengthening here. So you'll slide your palms back so they're at the middle of your rib cage. Rest your forehead and chest down on your mat. Then as you inhale, lift your chest head and just your right leg. Reach back through the toes, quadriceps is engaged. Little gaze off of the tip of the nose. And exhale to soften down. Inhale, lift your chest, head, and just your left leg. Reaching back through the toes. Good. Hug the elbows into the midline. And exhale, soften down. Repeating that pattern twice more. Inhale, lift chest, head, and right leg. One-legged Bhujangasana, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift chest, head, and left leg. Really extending out through the knee. Exhale, lower. One more round. Inhale, peeling up. Shoulder heads draw away from the breastbone. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift chest, head, and left leg up. And exhale, lower. From here, both legs lift up on the inhale. Good. Really hug the elbows into the midline. Press down through the tailbone. Belly draws up and in. Hold for one more breath here. Option to hover the hands. And softly set your forehead down on your mat and press your buttocks back to your heels into a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes kiss, knees open nice and wide. And stretch your arms forward towards the top of your mat. Allow your forehead to come down onto your mat and really feel the length in your lumbar spine. From here, we'll get a little shoulder opening. Left arm stays where it is. Thread your right arm underneath your left so that the right palm turns open. You're threading the needle just in a different variation than typically we do in tabletop. And you can either keep your forehead down on your mat or you can softly set your right cheek down. See what gives you the most space in your neck. And then really tune in to the earth beneath you. Feel the support of Mother Earth. Feel her nurturing energy. The breath is still slow and deep, full and expansive in the ribs. And then slowly release. The right arm extends forward. Lift the chest to thread the left arm underneath the right, keeping the left palm open. And your choice to set your forehead down on your mat or your left cheek. You're getting a nice stretch into the left rhomboid. So think of sending your breath just to the space inside of your left shoulder blade. Let's take one more full breath here. then slowly begin to lift your chest, extend your left arm forward. Let's take one more breath in child's pose in a neutral position. Then slowly rise up to your hands and knees. Draw the knees together, hips width distance. Curl your toes underneath you and lift your hips into your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And just pedal out the legs a little bit, right to left, right to left. Fingers spread wide. And then start to find stillness in your body and really feel the connection of earth from your hands and your feet. Can you feel the energy of Mother Earth rising up through your palms and soles of your feet? Feel the support of her beneath your limbs. Shoulder blades draw down onto the rib cage. Try to lengthen the space between your rib cage and your pelvis. Inner thighs are rolling back. Heels are stretching down. Let's take one more breath here. And from here, on an inhale, raise your right leg high to the sky, lifting up through the right inner thigh, heel extending up. As you exhale, look forward, step the right foot through between the hands, lower the left knee down and untuck the toes. So we're going to come into a half splits variation. Start to straighten the right leg, flexing the ankle. Fingertips will walk back under the shoulders. And then slide the right heel back just about an inch and roll to the pinky edge of the right foot. So you might feel a different sensation to the back of the right leg, even to the outer right leg. Then as you inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk both fingertips over to the outer right leg. Really keep the length of your spine, moving the pelvis back and reaching the heart gently to the right in this lateral bend. Collarbones are broad, slight lift of the gaze. We're here for one more breath. And then slowly walk the fingertips forward to frame the right shin. Point the toes straight up towards the sky. Then rebend the right knee. You might slide the foot back an inch so that your knee comes over your ankle. And the arms and torso sweep high into your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Adding a little shoulder stretch here. Give a bend to your left elbow, bringing your hand between the shoulder blades. Right hand comes to the top of the left elbow. Inhale to lift the chest and lengthen. Exhale, lateral bend to the right. Now stay really strong and stable through the legs, lifting up through the pelvic floor, hugging the inner thighs together. And then letting the heart come slightly to the right. Notice if you're crunching in the right waist, can you find a little bit more space there? One more deep breath. And then slowly bring the torso up. Inhale, extend the arms high to the sky. Exhale, fingertips lower inside the right foot. Turn the left shin back at an angle, and then you'll windmill the arms open into a mini warrior two. So the knee is still over the ankle, the front knee, arms open wide. Inhale, reach forward over the right thigh. Exhale, lower your elbow on top of your thigh or your knee and reach the left arm overhead. If the sky is above you, look up and admire its beauty. Just to find more stability in the spine, imagine there's a wall behind your low back and you want to imprint your lumbar spine against it. So you're pulling the belly in gently, and there's a little spiral of the left rib cage, opening the chest and the heart space, opening up to all that is, that infinite source of beauty that is all around you. Take it in. One more breath. And then from here, windmill the left hand down and the right hand. Walk both hands towards the long side of the mat. The feet will stay in the same position. Flex the right foot and then start to shift the hips forward and back. So the hips will come towards the left foot and then you'll shift forward. Shoulders come over the wrists. Just taking that a few times, feeling into the hips. And then perhaps changing the movement pattern, so maybe moving side to side or in circles. Start to get creative and express yourself through these movements. There's no wrong way you can do this. So maybe close your eyes and just feel into your body. What feels good? What feels grounding? And then you'll start to bring your hips back through center, left hip over left knee. Step your right knee to meet your left, and then take a quarter turn to the back of your mat. Plant the palms forward, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Just switching up our perspective a little bit. And we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, left leg extends high, reaching up through the inner thigh. Exhale, guide the foot forward between the hands and lower the right knee down. From here, untuck the back toes and straighten the left leg into a half splits. Fingertips walk back under the shoulders. Then slide the left heel back about an inch and roll the pinky edge of the left foot down. Inhale to elongate your spine, lifting the sternum. Exhale, adding that little lateral bend. Both fingertips walk to the outer left leg. Now stay active through the left foot as you flex it. Right, to really feel the activation, really feel the length through the back of your leg. We're here for one more breath. And then slowly bring the fingertips forward to frame the left foot. Bend your knee. Find that stability of stacking the joints, and then slowly rise on the inhale. Chest and arms extend high. Take a big reach. And then give a bend to the right elbow. Bring your hand between the shoulder blades. Left hand on top of the right elbow. Inhale as you lift up and lengthen. Exhale, take it over and a lateral bend to the left. Pulling the low belly in and up. And again, finding your foundation through your foot and shin. Draw up from the pelvic floor. Imagine squeezing the inner thighs together. Last full breath. And then slowly come up. Inhale, arms extend high, reaching up to the heavens. And exhale, hands lower down inside of the left foot. Give a quarter turn to that right shin, and then windmill the arms open into your mini warrior two. And find those 3 points of contact in your left foot. Find your foundation and rise up from that solid rooting down. Inhale, reach forward over the left thigh. Exhale, lower the elbow down, reach the right arm overhead into your mini extended side angle. Feel the beautiful length from the right waist all the way up into the right ribs, armpit, and tricep. Little spiral of the right rib cage open. One more full breath here. And then windmill the right hand down and the left fingertips come down. Once more, facing the long side of your mat and beginning to shift forward and back. Hips towards the right heel, and then hips come forward. And then explore in your body. Move organically in circles, side to side. And slowly hips come back through center, right hip over right knee. Step your left knee down to meet the right and take a quarter turn to face the top of your mat. Curl the toes and lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through your nose. Audible exhale through your mouth. From here, move your gaze forward and walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flattening your back. Exhale, bend your knees and fold, Uttanasana. Root down to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms sweep high. Gaze follows the movement pattern. Exhale, hands unite at the center of your chest, Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Once more, feel the connection to earth beneath your feet and feel the support there. Feel Mother Earth holding you. And keeping that connection, we'll come into a couple balancing poses. We'll start by lifting the left leg today. So root down through your right foot and we'll find tree with the left leg. So you can either use the left foot like a kickstand, bringing it to the inner right ankle, or you can draw the left foot up to your inner calf, or all the way up to your right inner thigh, maybe using your left hand to help you. If you'd like, you can grow the branches of your tree, perhaps embodying the trees that surround you. Really take in your surroundings. Listen to the sounds. Notice the temperature of the air against your skin. Perhaps feeling the warmth of the sun. Breathe deeply and take it all in. From here, we will transition into another balancing pose. Hands come back to the center of the chest. Now try to keep your left foot elevated from the earth as we transition. So your left foot will remove from the right leg and you'll extend the left leg back as you bring the torso forward into your half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Right fingertips touch down, left hand can come to left hip as you find your balance. Left ankle is flexed, reaching out through the heel. And once you feel stable, left arm expands upward towards the sky. Feel the power of your legs. Arms are expanding wide like a wingspan. And we've got one more breath. From here, give a little bend to the right knee. Carefully step the left foot back, reverse triangle. Both legs straighten, right arm reaches up and overhead, getting a little release into that right hip flexor. And then slowly bring the torso back through center. Give a bend to your right knee as you step forward. Samastitihi. Find your center, your equilibrium. And we'll take it over to the other side. So you will root down through your left foot and bring your right foot into tree. One of three placements: inner ankle, inner calf, or all the way up to your inner thigh. Open the right hip up. But there's external rotation there, so you're drawing your knee open. Hands unite at heart center once you have your balance, or you're growing the branches of your tree. Again, breathing deeply, taking in all the beauty that surrounds you. Recognize your connection to this beautiful planet, to the life around you. Slowly bring your hands back to prayer. Now again, try to keep the right foot lifted. Just release the right foot from the left leg and then start to extend the right leg straight back. Left fingertips start to lower towards the earth. You can bring your right hand to your right hip as you begin. Just taking a moment to find your balance. And once you do, right arm expands open. The whole body outstretches in all directions. Just one more breath. And then give a bend to your left knee. Lower the right foot down. Take it up and back. Reverse triangle. Full breath in. Exhale, lower the left arm down. Take a quarter turn to face the top of your mat. Back to Samastitihi. Great job, you guys. Inhale, sweep the arms high, Urdhva Hastasana, taking up space. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step one foot back, then the other. Knees lower down, tabletop. Last little bit of heat building here. Lower the forearms down to your mat. You can either keep the forearms in a figure 11 or you can interlace the fingers together. Extend one leg back and then the other, coming into your forearm plank. Hips are low here. Sometimes the buttocks can lift up high. Try to lower the hips in line with the shoulders and in line with the ankles. Again, press down through the arms, lifting the sternum, collarbones are broad, and you're pressing back through your heels. 2 more breaths, breathing deeply. And then softly lower the thighs, the hips, and the belly, and untuck the toes. You can release the clasp of the fingers if you took it. Keep the right forearm turned in at a 45 degrees, and then bend the left knee. Reach back with the left hand, grabbing the inner arch of your foot. Now you can stay here holding the inner arch of the foot and bring the chest and gaze forward. Or if you'd like a bit of a shoulder stretch, lift the elbow up towards the sky so that fingers spread wide. And then you'll start to turn the fingers towards your shoulder so that the elbow points up. And then once you have that, bring the gaze forward. Rooting down through the right forearm, draw the right shoulder blade down the back. And then gently press your heel in towards your buttocks, feeling that quadricep stretch. And if you took that variation with the elbow up to the sky, gently turn the fingertips back, release the left leg, bring the left arm forward into Sphinx pose, and then turning the left forearm in at a 45-degree angle, right knee bends. Reach back with the right hand to grab the inner arch of your foot. You're perfectly fine to stay there, drawing the foot in towards the buttocks or adding the shoulder stretch. So you'll spread the fingers wide, bring the hand on top of the foot, and then start to swivel the fingers towards the right shoulder. And again, bringing the chest and gaze center. If the elbow is pointed up towards the sky, turn the fingertips back, softly release the right leg down, bring both forearms in front of you, Sphinx pose. And from here, bring the elbows out wide, set your right hand on top of your left, and bring your forehead down on top of the right hand. Keep that connection of forehead to hand. On an inhale, lift the head, the right arm, and the left leg up. So we're working the body, and especially the back body, in a diagonal plane. So it's just the left leg, right arm, and head that are lifted. Point the left toes, reach the right elbow wide, and see if you can peel up a little bit higher. And then soften down simultaneously, leg, arm, and head. Then switch. Left hand comes on top of right hand. Forehead connects to the back of the left hand. On the inhale, lift the head, left arm, and just the right leg. Try to keep the right leg extended, pointing the toes, reaching them back. Left elbow is wide. Peel up a little bit higher, inhale, and exhale, lower. From here, bring the hands under the shoulders, press yourself back, and then walk the knees forward to come into a seated forward fold to counter that little bit of back bending we just did. So we'll come into Dandasana, the staff pose, and then we'll take it into a fold. So from here, hands come outside of the hips. Press down through the heels of the hands. Lift up through the side body. Shoulder blades draw down the back. Then give a bend to both knees. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Let the head drop down. Inhale, lengthen your low back. And as you exhale, fold, rounding the spine and straighten the legs a little bit more. Inhale, lengthening the low back, lifting the chest and gaze. And once more, exhale to fold over the legs. And you might straighten the legs just a little bit more. And then just taking a few moments in this fold to relax and surrender into it. Slowly curl up one vertebra at a time, hands sliding along the legs. We'll take one more little shape here and then we'll close in a seated meditation. So fold your left leg in so your foot touches your right inner thigh, right leg opens out to the side. Inhale, arms sweep up high. Exhale, right hand travels along the right leg into a lateral bend. Now if you can, you might lower the right forearm inside of the right leg. Inhale, spiral the left rib cage open, little twist in the upper back. And exhale as you close and round in towards the right leg and arm. Inhale, spiral open, left ribs opening up, gaze follows. This time as you exhale, lower the left arm down towards the left hip and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, feeling the stretch in the left side of the neck. Inhale, lift your arm and gaze. And as you exhale, rounding in, squaring off the chest towards the earth. Inhale, little rotation in the upper back, elbow and left ribs towards sky. Exhale, lower the left fingertips towards the earth behind you. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. One more round. Inhale, left arm coming up and overhead. Exhale, rounding down towards the earth. Inhale to spiral open. And exhale, lower the arm down, setting the left shoulder blade down the back as you drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then from here, bring the left arm overhead. And bring both arms up as you draw the torso up. And arms release beside you. Second side, open the left leg out wide, right leg folds in. Inhale, arms sweep up high. Exhale, take it over into a lateral bend. Option to bring the forearm down to the earth. Inhale, find the rotation of the right rib cage, opening up the upper chest, the upper back. And exhale as you round in towards the earth, dropping the head. Inhale, rotating the right ribs up towards the sky. Then finding that neck stretch. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, right fingertips reach down towards the earth behind you. Inhale, right arm overhead. Exhale, roll the chest down. Inhale, peeling open. Exhale, right fingertips draw down, left ear towards left shoulder. Take it one more round at your pace. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale, lowering fingertips down, left ear to left shoulder. Right arm comes overhead. Good, engage the core, protect the low back. Both arms draw up. Inhale. Lifting the chest, coming through center, and exhale, arms lower down. Please bend your left knee, meet me in Sukhasana. Easy seat pose. Close the eyes and turn your palms down on your knees. Feel the earth beneath your sitting bones. feel the energy from the earth's core rising up through your sitting bones, traveling along your spine, and then moving outward through your crown into the atmosphere and into the cosmos. And then feel the energy from up above coming down through the crown of your head, down your spine, out through your sitting bones, and back into the earth's core. As you breathe, feel this movement of energy or prana. Feel this connection between earth and spirit above. Recognize that you are a channel for those two realms. Mother Earth supports and serves us in so many ways, more than we are constantly aware of. She supplies us with water. She provides us with nourishing fruits and vegetables. She supplies us with wood to build our homes and gives us emotional support through nature. Take a moment to recognize the ways in which Mother Earth serves and supports you on a daily basis. Keeping your eyes closed, please unite your palms at heart center. And just notice how your mind and body feel after grounding yourself, connecting to Mother Earth, offering up some gratitude. And after breathing deeply and moving your body, notice the effects this practice has on your well-being, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Focus in on an intention on how every day can be a celebration of our beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me on your mats outside today. Namaste. I hope you can soak up as much of the day outside, and I hope to see you on your mat the next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye guys.